Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel FELS classes. I am R. Kumar and I am going to teach you tense today. Many of my students asked me to make a video on the tense in, in a way that they can get it better and prepare for examination. I am saying why you only think for examination, why you don't think that learning is your own property, it is important for your personal requirements, not only examination. So tense is actually the base of English grammar. Base I am saying because there are many chapters of grammar which depend on tense. Understanding tense very proper means now you are capable to solve many questions of transformation chapters. So before reading tense, this is important for you to complete verb form. Verb means in my last video, if you have not read, if you have not watched, you have to subscribe this channel and watch it, where you can get clear idea of the verbs, auxiliary, model and principal, and how they can be used, singular verb, plural verb. Your concept will be clear. After this, tense learning is beneficial. Okay, so tense we are going to read. I will try one thing for you to explain every tense, every part of tense in the way that you will get it very easily. Technical idea I will present here. It will be beneficial for you to speak correctly, to write correctly, and preparation of exam will be done automatically if you read peacefully, okay, with interest. See, tense. Actually, there is a word of Latin. It is tempus. Okay. Latin word. What is that? Tempus. And what is meaning of tempus? Meaning is time. Okay. Time. And this same word time we use to read tense. Okay? Tense. So, tense we read, okay, to prepare our personal intellectuality of reading correctly, writing correctly, or understanding correctly. Okay? I think you are familiar with the parts of tenses. Simple present tense, past tense, future tense. All students know. Okay? They also write, they speak, they claim to have known everything of tense. But in the examination, they feel that somewhere they are weak, somewhere they are wrong. They don't know what should be the correct answer of the given question of tense. Therefore, this video is beneficial for you so much. Let us see. Tense, you know, is divided into three parts. Present tense, okay, present tense, past tense, okay, and future tense. Future tense. Here you also know present tense has four parts. Okay. Past tense also has four parts. Future tense also has four parts. Okay. So altogether there are 12 parts you can say of tense. First we have to think present tense means what? Present tense means the time indicated in a sentence is related to present time. The time which we receive from that sentence after reading a sentence, okay, and if it is about present time, we have to say present tense. Likewise, you have to think if any action is talking about past, the time is related to past action, the tense is past, and like this future tense, if the time indicated in a sentence is related, is giving idea of future, that means the tense is future. Okay, but our main work is to learn technical ideas of tense. No, present tense is divided into four parts. So here I will write 1, 2, 3, 4 like, okay. 1, first part of present tense, that is simple present. Simple present. Simple present is also known as present indefinite, okay. Present indefinite, okay. Any. And the construction, if we talk, subject plus verb 1 or verb 5 plus object. This is construction of simple present tense. Your simple present tense looks in this construction. This is V1. I told you before learning tense, it is very important for you to learn the verb forms. First form of verb, second form of verb. For this I told you to subscribe this channel and read what I have explained: singular verb, plural verb, modal auxiliary verb or auxiliary verb. All things are given in detail. Okay. So simple present tense. But what do you mean by simple present tense? Simple present tense gives you an idea of an action and any work you perform, you do, that is done or you do every day or every week or every month or every year. You go to meet your uncle every month, one time in 1 month, and you come back. Again, next month you go, and 2-3 days you leave and you come back. Again, after 1 month you go, and you live there 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and you come back. So what do you think? Every month you go, or maybe every year you go, one time in 1 year you go to meet your uncle or anybody, and you come back, and after 1 year again you go. Here go is verb action. Or any work you do. Suppose you write a story every week. In 1 week you write 1 story. Another next week again you write 1 story. That means every week or every month or every year you do something, an action is performed, an action is done. So this type of action which you do perform every week or every month or every year, every day, gives the sense of simple present tense. This is simple present tense. Okay? So simple present tense, let us think here what is V1 and V5. V1 and V5, he reads newspaper. Okay, he reads newspaper. This is singular subject. He means one person. If subject is singular subject, then what do you think? If subject is singular, the verb should be singular or plural. What do you think? Here S is added. This is reads. Do you think this is plural? No. This is not plural. This is singular. It is just opposite of noun. S or es added to noun, the noun is plural. Okay? Like book plus s, books. This is plural because book is noun. But this case is not applicable in the case of verb. If you will try to add s or es at the end of a verb, the verb will be not plural like noun. It will be singular. This is important. These all things, rules, I have explained in detail in my last video. Same auxiliary verb, modal auxiliary verb and principal verb, all things in detail. Watch it peacefully. You will understand very easily and very interestingly. See, singular subject, so verb is singular. Unlike noun, if s is added in verb, the verb is singular. Yes. So this is singular verb. This is singular subject. Subject is singular, verb is singular. This is simple idea you keep in mind. Subject is singular, verb is singular. Subject is plural, verb is plural. Yes. So this is, he reads newspaper. Okay. They play cricket. Okay. So in this sentence you can see this is plural subject. So what do you think? Verb. It is also plural. Okay? Don't think like you think about noun. So I have to say, first form of verb, look here, I have written here V1, that is first form of verb is always plural. Okay? We use it in the sense of plurality. Okay? So this is the sentence written in simple present tense. Okay. Now for you, is, are, am, I am crossing here to say that these auxiliary verbs are not used for simple present tense. In the construction, this is clear. This is construction. In place of saying structure, it is good to say construction. Okay, is RM. See here, not used. Clear. I told you what is singular verb and plural verb in short. Now about this tense. There are some words, you have to recognize them, because in the examination, if question is given, in the question there is something for you as hint which helps you to understand the tense, and if you understand which tense it is, it will be easy to solve it. Let us read those things. See here, always, usually, often. Okay, 3 words. These 3 words are used in simple present tense. Okay, how to use them in simple present? Look the sentence. He always reads the book. Reads a book. Okay. See, he always reads a book. You have to see position of this word before verb. Okay. You can say in the construction the position should be here. No. I am writing here before what? Before verb. Okay. Use these words before verb. These words also are used in other tenses, but mostly, I am saying mostly, these words are used in simple present tense. It also can be used in simple past. Okay, but this verb will gives you, as this is giving the sense of present tense. Okay, it is also giving the sense of present tense. But in examination, what happens? Verb is not given. You have to feel the correct verb. So this word gives you idea that this is simple present tense, and so you can choose correct verb. Okay, and fill in the blanks. Your answer will be correct. Likewise, usually, often. Also, you have to remember every, and I am giving here dot. Here you have to think every day, every week. Okay, every week, every month or year. Dot dot. This is also very important, which we use in simple present tense. Okay. Every day, every week, every month I have written here. Okay. But what is position to use this? No. It can be used even in the beginning, or it also can be used at last. Look here. Or it also can be used in the middle of the sentence. Okay. In the middle of the sentence also you can use. So this is simple present tense. you have read the construction, you have read example, you have read simple present tense doesn't take is, are or any auxiliary. You have read today some special words which are used for simple present tense, and you can recognize a sentence if it is simple present tense. No, this is given, verb is not given. You can understand this is simple present, so you can choose correct verb or you can use correct verb because you have construction in your mind. Okay, V1, V5. Now simple present is okay. Simple present tense mostly we use to describe something, a person, a place or a thing. Simple present tense is used more in the life of a man, okay, in the time of speaking or writing. We speak simple present tense more in comparison of other tenses. Practically, if we talk about natural things, universal facts, if you describe your town, that is simple present. So describe word, remember, describe means it is saying to use simple present tense. Okay, now simple present tense is clear. Let us read present continuous, second one. Second, I am writing here 2. This is present continuous, okay? Spelling you have to care, okay? Present continuous is also known as present imperfect, okay? Yes, same it is. Construction is subject is slash r slash m, anyone, V4 plus object, okay? This is present continuous tense. Let us take instance. We are reading. In this sentence, this is plural subject, so auxiliary verb is also plural. This is reading, this is V4. Look here, V4 means verb plus ing, okay? More I have explained in the last video of verb, okay? We are reading, and here V4 means ing form. We have to use is, are, am according to subject. I think you are familiar. You know how to use is and how to use are or how to use am. Okay. Now some special words which are used for present continuous and we can recognize easily. If we recognize easily, the question can be solved. About simple present tense I told you. There is hint in the question to recognize the tense. Likewise, for present continuous, some important words are like this. Look here. Today, now at the moment at present recently one two three, this is 4, this is 5. Are you looking? These words we use for present continuous tense. Okay. Present continuous means at the moment what is going on. Okay. You are reading, you are watching the video, you are thinking, okay, you are listening. All these actions at present you are doing. It is raining, I am speaking, I am standing, I am explaining, means at the moment, at the same time, just now what is going on. No, this is present continuous. So now position, these words can be used where? Especially in the beginning, okay, or at the end of the sentence. Beginning or end of the sentence, it is good, it is easy to use them. Okay, let us take an instance. I am writing here. Okay, you are watching the video, continue, so no problem. Instance, here I am writing. Okay, instance, see here, recently they are playing in the field. In the field. Are you looking? Position of this special word of this tense, recently. In examination what happens? This is given, surely it will be given. Okay, certain recently word or this word as a hint it is given, and you have to complete the sentence. Okay, to complete the sentence first you have to realize which tense it is, and to realize or understand the tense, this word like this I have written helps you. Okay, and after this, according to construction, you can write your construction should be in your mind. Keep the construction always in the mind. You can discuss the construction with your friends, with your brother, sister, anybody, because discussion also is very important part of learning. So present continuous is okay. Questions can be given. Write what are you looking at the moment. No. Write what are going on. No. In the market. What actions are done in the market. Recently, just now, what different people are doing different activity. No, in the examination hall, you are standing or sitting in the examination hall and write what is going on, what are happening. Okay. Now present perfect. Now you are reading third part of present tense, that is present perfect. Construction is subject, has, have, V3, object V3. I told in the beginning you have to complete verb V1, V2, V3 forms of verb. You have to complete with a spelling so that you can use them in proper way. You are familiar, this is singular, this is plural. About this I have explained in detail in the last video. So let us write an instance. Instance means example, okay? Instance, okay? See here. Instance means example. They have seen you. Because this is plural, it is also plural. According to construction, we are going, this is third form of verb, see, saw, say. They have seen you. Okay? He has run to market. Gone to market. Okay? This is singular, this is singular. Okay? Very important thing of tense we have to keep in mind. Present perfect means the action or any work that is completed, that has been completed, I have to say, okay? That has been completed already or almost completed, just completed. Okay? Some important words of this tense are already, almost, just. Okay? These three words you are looking, you have to use before verb. See here, before verb. Okay? Meanings are also different, separate meanings they have. Already means work is completed, nothing is left. Almost means something is left, very less, a little work is left. Just gives the sense that the work has been completed a little few minutes before. Okay, like just now sense like we get here. Okay, not late. So let us have an example. I have already seen her. Okay, you can see the use of already before verb. This is verb, before verb you have to use already, almost, just. Okay, these words in the examination, if you find in a sentence, you have to understand that this is present perfect tense. Okay, and if this is present perfect tense, then verb you have to choose according to construction. Verb should be in third form. Okay, or if it gives the sense of present perfect auxiliary verb also, I am saying you have to choose according to construction. It is also according to subject. No, there is another word, it is a special word, that is yet. Okay, we also use it for present perfect tense. It means how to use it. There is one rule It is used at the end of a sentence that is negative. Okay, that is negative. Where will you use? At the end of sentence. Present perfect tense I am telling. Present perfect at the end of sentence. And what kind of sentence? The sentence should be negative. Negative sentence. Now, let me write an instance. For instance, see, he hasn't eaten yet. You see, just now rule I wrote, and it position of yet going at the end of the sentence. Okay, and this is a negative sentence. This is also important. Sentence should be negative. Okay, so if you find this word at the end of a sentence, what do you think? You think that this is present perfect, and you also think that the sentence is negative. So you can complete a sentence in examination or anywhere else for speaking, for writing, everything. It is useful for you. So this is the present perfect tense which I explained you. You have to revise whenever it is required. Now, last part of present tense, that is present perfect continuous. Okay? Present perfect continuous means the work started before, now it is going on. There is no idea when it will be completed, when it will end. Any work, any action. Okay? So this is the sense about present perfect continuous. If you say, I have been swimming in the river, I have to think that your swimming started before, and now also you are swimming, and no clear idea when you will stop swimming. Okay, after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, after 1 hour, no clear idea. Therefore, present perfect continuous means the action which started before and is running, going on, and when it will be ended, no idea. This is present perfect continuous tense. Okay? Construction for present perfect continuous. Now, S means subject. Let me write shortly for you. Has, have, been, before. Present perfect continuous, this is construction, and I told you the action started before, going on now, and when it will be ended, no idea. Such idea if we receive, that is present perfect continuous tense. Okay? Present perfect continuous tense contains important or special words like for, since. These two words, these two prepositions, I have explained in detail in my last video of preposition. You can subscribe and you learn how to use, what is the meaning of for and since and how they can be used. I am saying for means period of time. Okay? Period of time. This is point of time. Okay? So what is period of time? how to understand what is point of time, how to understand this, you have to watch in the video of preposition. In detail I have explained. Now place or position for this. Okay, before this is period of time I have written. Before period of time you have to think. Okay, before period of time or before point of time. Clear? Two special words. When you see in a sentence, you have to think that this is present perfect continuous tense. Okay, and so present perfect continuous tense, your sentence should be based on this construction. Okay, you know you have to use been before. Okay, if object it is given or required, you can use. Let me write an instance containing this construction and these special words also. See here, instance now. It has been raining for 2 days. Because this is period of time, okay, 2 days. Before period of time, I have used here preposition for. Okay. Now, using since, I have been living in this town since 2019. Okay. For using this and this period of time and point of time, you can watch in the last video of preposition. Okay. So present perfect continuous is completed. Likewise, all 4 parts of present tense you have read in detail with construction. Important words means special words. Special words are special for you. Always keep in mind. And you have also read the use of verbs with subject, many more things with instances. You have to revise from time to time so that all the ideas can be set in your mind permanently. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe this channel, share it to your friends, family and relatives, like it and press the bell icon so that you can receive updated videos. Past tense and future tense you can watch in my next video.